Okay guys, so this is already, as you can see, oops, it's already brown. Oops, I gotta be careful there. And now what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to add my onions, green peppers, and all of that in here, okay? Now because I still have flavor in this bowl, I'm just going to swish a little bit, and I'm going to pour that water in here, okay? Because I need to soften up those vegetables. I already have the rice going, so the rice is almost done. And I'm just gonna swish this around. As a matter of fact, I should have done this before, but oh well. This way I could show you how to put the rest of the ingredients in. Let's just hope the battery doesn't die out on me. Okay, well, while we're waiting, I need to put just a little bit more water. I really need those vegetables to get soft. I mean, they're going to get soft anyway. So I'm just going to give them a few minutes, let them all just have fun with each other. Isn't that what Rachel Ray always used to say? She was always playing with her food to get to know all the ingredients, to get to know one another. I used to watch Rachel Ray all the time. Okay, so rice is done. And I'm gonna shut this off. That's done. I'm gonna make sure I have no hairs on here. Okay, so I'll just show you the ingredients while I'm waiting. And so we're going to be using Goya. It's called Goya salsa. It's a Spanish style rice, so it kind of like has a lot of stuff in there. And then we're going to use cumin. Oh, this is weird. It feels weird. Okay. Definitely salt. Garlic, celery salt. I love this flavor. Then we're going to be using a pack of Goya, some black pepper, and believe it or not, yes, we're going to be using sugar. Okay? And then when we mix all that together, I'm going to put in the potatoes and let it simmer. And then we'll be done. So let's check the vegetables. You just want to make sure everything looks cooked. Okay? Okay. All right. So now we're going to add the potatoes, okay? I'm going to add all those potatoes. So I'm getting water from my reservoir because the water is more cleaner. So I'm using that, okay? And then I'm going to add the tomato sauce. I'll get rid of that in a minute. And I'm just gonna start moving everything around. Making sure all those potatoes are all the way on the bottom, because they really have to soften up. I mean, everything will soften up eventually, but you want to make sure. Okay, so then we're going to start with the salt. Once you have your potatoes in there, you can start adding all of this stuff. So you have to judge how much salt you want in there. I don't put too much because I did miss one ingredient, and that's this one. And you have to be careful because I don't know what's going on with that thing. I think it was going to stay. Something's wrong with it. This has a lot of salt in it too, so I do use this. But so you have to have like half and half. So this is just as salty as salt. So you don't want to put too much of this and regular salt. So start putting everything away. And I'm gonna throw this up there because it's bent. It keeps falling. Okay, so the next we are going to use the cumin, a few dashes. You don't want too much. Again, I put everything away. The celery salt, again, not too much. Not too much salt in here. I just don't want it to fall. I always open it on the wrong side all the time. Garlic, a lot of garlic. I never have enough garlic. Then the Goya pack. I definitely want to make some rice meatballs. Oh my God, they're so good. They're called albondigas. Oh my God, they are so delicious. So I'm gonna try my hand on one of those. A pot of those, but probably just for me, or just a little bit, because I don't know if the kids might like it. Definitely your black pepper. Not too much. You don't want to make it too spicy. You could with the black pepper. You can overdo it. And then, ta-da! Your sugar. Not too much. You just want to give it that little sweetness. Okay. I put what do you call it, sugar in all my stews. One of my sons goes, why do you know, that's what's different. That's why it doesn't taste good. I go, it tastes good. They like it anyway. But I never used to do it before until I started seeing Julia Child. And I don't know. So, I don't know if it was in one of her series that I saw them mention something sweet sugar, so I go, oh, and then I've done it ever since. But this was years ago though. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is it. I have everything in there. This is how it looks. Okay, I'm just trying to get a good, hair's in the way. Good. How come I cannot get this? All right, hold on. Okay, so let's do it this way. That's how it looks. And then what's going to happen, you're going to let this simmer until the potatoes are done. And the sauce will thicken eventually. And I'll show you how that looks like when it's all done. Okay, so that's done. Hope you guys don't fall. I'm going to cover this up. And I'm just going to let it simmer until some of the water goes down. And again, we're going to come over here. The rice is already done. I don't use these. After I wash these guys, I don't use them anymore. I use something else. And the stew should be done before I go to pick up the kids. And if it's not done, that's okay, because I can always shut it off, always come back and put it back on. And never, ever, ever leave anything on when you're going somewhere. If you have to shut it off, I don't care if you're running late, I don't care if it took you a long time to make it and you can't afford to shut it off, shut it off. It's better for you to miss or have an unappetizing meal than to have your whole kitchen burnt down. So, don't worry, it's food, it'll keep. Or you could just start over again. But yeah, always shut everything off, guys. Don't leave anything on. Get this can out of here. Alright. Okay. That's cooking down. And okay, so done with that. It should be ready. If it's not ready before I leave, I'm definitely going to shut it off. Go pick up the kids, put it on just for a little bit longer, because they're not going to eat right away anyway, because it's, you know, it's like, it'll be too piping hot, so it always has to cool down anyway. And yeah. Oh, I gotta clean the top of this thing. Look at this. I gotta clean that. And yeah, look, no dishes. Everything's clean. I just have to put this away, and that's it. No mess, no nothing. You wash as you go. You wash as you go, and you have less to do, guys. You have less to do. Okay, I'll catch you guys in a minute. I'll show you how everything looks like when it's done.